I think we all can agree that it was high time I made an everyday makeup tutorial video, because I've been asked a lot of questions about my lip shade, about my eyeliner. So I've prepped my base with like sunscreen, and I've realized that my skin is super oily. So these days I'm trying to limit my moisturizer. So that's why I've thopified a lot of sunscreen, because I cannot skip that. I've put my lip balm and I've just like washed my hair. So I'm gonna do my hair later. And plus honestly I feel like इस weather में बाल ठीक करने का कोई फायदा भी नहीं है, because I wash my hair every single day and I like blow dry them and it looks like trash because this weather is. By the way, for this video I hope I can like remember all the shade names and the products that I'm using. So I'm using, sorry, it's something, but you know, it's like circular. I'm so bad at this, but we'll just have to get used to. I'm gonna try my best to give you all the information that I can, and please know that my methods are not the best methods. I'm just winging it, and I'm just like figuring out what looks best in front of the camera. And I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because it's really difficult. Yeah, I think it looks ugly and awful. Let's just pretend my eyebrows are fine. I mean, they might look decent in front of the camera, but trust me, they look way worse in real life. But this is doable because मैं बस ready होके घर पे बैठ जाती हूँ. मेरे कोई खास दोस्त है नहीं, so I don't go out. It's sad, I know. But yeah, anyway, I thought I can also come here and update you guys a little bit, because my Instagram is more of a comedy zone, and I think I wanted to make my YouTube a little bit more personal and into my life. By the way, I'm using a concealer. This is MAC shade NW30. It's called Studio Finish Concealer. Yeah, coming back to my life update. Honestly, ऐसा कुछ है भी नहीं. Life is not so exciting, other than the fact that I keep falling sick every other week. I think it's Bombay weather right now because everyone is sick for some reason. There's weather change, and also I have weak immunity, okay? And I think at this point I've accepted the fact that my immunity is super fucked up. Everything in my life is super fucked up. The best thing I can do is pretend to play a background music and just act like this is the plot twist. I try and practice meditation. I try to practice my gratitude. I try and journal, which is extremely rare. I'm trying to read this book. It's called The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's quite nice. I really enjoy it. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to actively shoot more and more content because this keeps me really busy. Yeah, like I don't think about how I am at rock bottom while I'm shooting content. So I think it's like a nice little escape for me. It just really like covering my under eyes because these eye bags are not my best trait, and also I'm super sleep deprived. Last night I slept at 3 a.m. and I woke up at 7 in the morning. So I'm super sleep deprived. So I just mostly cover my under eyes and my eyelids. And yeah, I think. See, you see all this acne, right? I don't want to touch this. It's not active acne, it's scars, but still I don't want to touch it. और मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को फिर से जुकाम हो गया. मैं गीले वालों में बैठी हुई हूँ. This is probably my favorite product that I love using on my face. It's Nykaa Strobe and Glow. It's pinkish in shade, so that's why I really like using it. It's called Blushed Moonlight. So I just take thodu sa now. So I really like putting it over my eyelids. I think it just gives it like a nice clean look. So this is my makeup every time I shoot, since I work out of my home only and I go out very rarely. I'm not a very social person. I don't know why people think of me as somebody who likes going out. Okay, I get it because I post it on my stories, but I go out of my house very rarely. And if I'm out mostly with my family, or I'm out on a trip with my family, but I rarely hang out with friends, or like I rarely go to clubs and all. Like if I'm in Bombay and if I'm going out of my house, it's probably because I'm either going to the gym to work out, or like I'm going to some nice cafe with a friend and going out for food. I think I'm not the clubbing / partying person anymore. I was this person pre-pandemic in my first year of college. The pandemic happened and uske baad my immunity got super fucked, honestly. But I would still go out, I would still party. But then I think I just grew out of that phase and I was like, not my thing. Yeah, even like yesterday, my family friend came over and she asked if we could go out, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but I don't have the energy for all of this anymore. I feel too old, and I'm not even too old, you know, like I'm still in my early 20s. And sorry, I forgot to mention, it's this is my favorite product, actually second favorite product. So it's called Sky High by Maybelline mascara. I love this mascara. Actually, I have two of these because I'm obsessed. Ye naya hai. So yeah, anyway, coming back to, so I don't like going out of my house. I can go out, walk. So I like hanging out with people, but I can't go to a house party, or I can't go to a club, or I can't like socialize where there are more than 3-4 people. Like if I'm hanging out with somebody, I either want it to be a one-on-one where we just talk to each other and I can only meet them for like an hour, that's it. After that I get super annoyed and I get super tired also. I don't know why, again because of the fact I have low immunity and energy. But yeah, I think after 1 hour of hanging out with somebody, I get super tired and I'm like, I just want to come back home. But it's very rare for me to hang out with somebody or be out of my house for more than an hour or two, unless like of course I'm traveling with my family and I have to be out the entire day, because that's what we did in Kashmir. हम सुबह निकलते थे, हम रात को घर आते थे. But that's still okay because पूरा टाइम हमको कार में बैठ के इधर से उधर ट्रैवल करना होता था. बीच में उतरते थे, घोड़े पे चढ़ते थे, फोटो खिंचवाते थे, मैं साड़ी पहन के फोटो शूट करती थी. So you know, it was still okay. But in Mumbai I don't do that, and I think ये मेरा but does it look bad? Yes, it does look bad. I'll just clean that up. See, that's why I like doing this stuff in front of the mirror. मेरे से multitask तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होता है. I'll just clean that up in a bit. Let's just pretend it's not up and it looks gorgeous. I think it's a little bit better now, hopefully. And now I'll tell you what the weird part is. So for my family and my friends who've known me for a long time, they know that I used to be like a social butterfly. मैं हमेशा घर से बाहर रहती थी. I would love talking to people. The thing is, I can talk to people and I can talk to anyone. I think I get super conscious around people in my field or like in a social setting or whatever. Oh, by the way, this is for everyone who asks. My blush is from Earth Rhythm. It's called Lip and Cheek Tint. It's the brandy shade. I love this, and this is what goes on my lips as well with another shade. I think I don't enjoy going out of my house so much. Even when somebody's at my house, even when somebody's like staying over at my house, I can only be in their presence for a couple of hours. After that, I really like being alone, and I think that's because I've been living alone only for a few months now. But I don't know, man. I think I've just gotten too comfortable being alone, and my mom keeps telling me, "Agar tera abhi se haal hai, how will you adjust after you get married?" I don't know, it's quite scary to think about it, but I cannot be creative or productive around anyone else. I think one of the reasons why I like living alone also is because I'm very particular about where I want things to be, how I want things to happen in my house. For example, अगर वो पिल्लो इधर है, वो इधर ही रखा रहना चाहिए. अगर वो कुशन उधर है, I want it to be there only. If the carpet is placed at a certain angle, I want it to be there only. And if it's moved, it is very disturbing for me and I start losing my shit. I want things to be just the way I want them to be. And I know it sounds very toxic to say this, but I don't know, I'm just wired this way. Like for example, yesterday I had to shoot a branded video, so I asked my friend to shoot it for me. Now I don't work and function the best around other people, तो उस टाइम मैंने किसी तरह बोला हाँ ठीक है ओके चल रहा है. Now today morning when I'm supposed to take the video live today, okay, and I was looking at this video and I was like, it's awful, I can't upload this, it's not my style, it's not my aesthetic, I need to reshoot. So I'm getting ready all over again just to shoot that like 40 seconds ka video. I'm doing all of this mehnat because I literally want the things that I do or how I put myself out to be not perfect, but to be my way. At least I should like it. And if I am not happy with it, if I don't like it, then I lose my shit, dude. Like I got so fucking pissed looking at that video. I just threw my phone, I went inside the washroom, I took a shower and I started doing my makeup. I'm gonna use this kajal. It's called Nazar Na Lage. It's from Love Child by Masaba. Love this kajal. But it's like not very long lasting, but I really like how it makes my eyes just pop. I think while I'm at it, I'm also gonna do my eyeliner in the mirror because it's very difficult for me to put it on. This is K Beauty eyeliner. I also got this recently. It's called Black Canvas. So I'm just gonna quickly do my wing and come back. Okay, so either it might look decent, but if you see me in real life, I have like thopified a lot of eyeliner, and that's because in camera you usually cannot see it. It looks very chotu, and my eyes look like this small, so that's why I overdo my eyeliner every time I'm making my videos. So if you're somebody who makes videos, I think this might help, because at least my eyes look better when I do a very thick eyeliner while making my videos. But if I'm going out, I keep it very chotu. Okay, this is this little bronzer from Sugar. Not a bronzer, it's a contouring mini bronzer. Yeah, it's bronzer. But yeah, that's how I am as a person, and I like being this way. And honestly, earlier I used to feel really guilty for being this way, because I like things my way. I like being alone, I like working alone. I am not a very family person. I don't have maternal instincts. Like I like pampering myself a lot, and I love keeping myself as my number one priority. And earlier I used to feel really selfish for it. I used to feel that I'm not being the best person, and I'm being stupid and selfish and, you know, evilish. But I think that's how we were conditioned as women. You know, we were always taught that others matter a lot more than we matter. Our needs, our wishes, our dreams, they don't really matter a lot. We should always put others first. And I think for the longest time I would feel really guilty for putting myself first. I would feel very guilty for voicing out my personality, because मुझे लगता था that there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm too selfish. But I think with years of therapy, living alone, becoming my own person, realizing who I am when I'm not around the people who know me, I think it's changing me a lot. And if you can, I really recommend living alone. Okay, so this is, wait, before I get there, it's called Jacqueline. It's from Color Bar. It's the brown lipstick. So you remember the tint I put that tint on my lips. After that I put some this, and now I'm just going to outline it with any brown lip color that you have. Anyway, so earlier I would feel like really guilty for, you know, telling people that I'm competitive, I am very ambitious, I want to do things in life. This, like, people will judge me, they will not think of me as the ideal woman. And I'm not supposed to do this, you know. I'm supposed to look after my parents, I'm supposed to look after my family, I'm supposed to be the nice girl. But I'm so tired of being the nice girl. Like, I'm so tired of dressing up nicely, neatly, trying to be a good person to people. Because trust me, I was a good person to people. I was a really sweet person to a lot of people, and I let a lot of people walk over me, treat me badly. And I realized that, listen, we're all looking out for ourselves, and if you keep thinking कि दूसरों का करते हैं, दूसरों के बारे में सोचते हैं, at the end of the day तुम्हारा सबसे ज़्यादा कटेगा, because nobody is going to think about you, nobody is going to care for you. People are just going to simply walk over you, and they will treat you like shit. So it's literally on you to make sure that you are safe, you are happy, and you are doing everything that you ever dreamed of and ever wanted to do. So there are literally days like when my dad tells me to just go back to Jodhpur, because I'm not going to any office here, I'm working out of home, and that's something that I can do in Jodhpur also. But it's not about living in Bombay, spending so much money on rent or whatever. I think I'm discovering who I am when I'm not around my family, or when I'm not around people who can protect me and provide for me. Like, I am protecting myself here, I am learning new things, I'm providing for myself here, I'm learning so much more that I probably never would have if I were still living at home with my parents. Especially as women, I think we really need to be a little bit more selfish. This is Kiko Milano Nourishing Lip Oil. Love it. This is my most material girl thing. Like, for example, okay, now that we're talking, let me be honest. I got ghosted yesterday. Not like ghosted, but so I have a very toxic dating pattern, okay? I always go for the boys who love bomb me and then suddenly withdraw all of that attention, who are very like nice with their words and very like passionate, and of course, like, I really like that inconsistent attention, because my dating pattern is very toxic. Let me be honest, I don't have the best choice. Best I have the worst choice in men. So this time when I went out with somebody on the first date, I thought that, okay, this is going to be nice, because he was a polar opposite of the guys that I usually like. Like, he was a nice, sweet, caring boy, and I thought, okay, this might be nice. But then yesterday, he also said that I don't think so this is working out, and I was like a little taken back, because I thought, okay, maybe if I change my dating pattern, maybe things might work out, you know. And turns out it didn't. So now I'm just like, so last night I was just questioning a lot about myself. Like, am I doing something wrong? Is there something that's wrong with me? Do I not deserve love and happiness in this life? Um, wow, it's quite sad to talk about it. But then, like I said, I'm somebody who moves on very easily. I'm somebody who falls also very easily. This is a very old mascara. It's super dry, but I just like doing my eyebrows with it for like a final stroke. So yeah, like I genuinely thought that something is wrong with me. I think when I woke up this morning, I got over it also. I did not overthink the whole thing. I was like, you know what, gaya to gaya. Maybe he was not meant to be a part of my life. And honestly, it would have really bothered me probably like 6 months ago, because my entire personality was just chasing men or being surrounded by men who were giving me validation, attention. But at this point, I'm not saying I did not feel bad. I did feel bad, and honestly, it's natural to feel bad. So yeah, I did feel bad for like a couple of hours, but then I got over it. I was like, shit, I think I have other things in my life right now that need my attention more than a guy who will not commit, or not even. It's not even about committing. It's about probably we were not right for each other, and probably something better is coming. This morning I uninstalled my dating apps. I was like, fuck it, I'm out of this whole scene. I'm just gonna focus on my career as a content creator. I'm gonna create more stuff, and I think these experiences are just gonna give me more content, or they're gonna give me at least like a lesson that I can pass on to others. So basically, the lesson that I learned from this thing is that do not take Bumble boys seriously, okay? In fact, do not take anyone seriously. Always have that benefit of doubt. You know, this is something that my therapist told me. Even if you're dating somebody for 2 years, please have that benefit of doubt that this person can 100% hurt you and will hurt you. So do not give in to people so blindly, and do not trust people so blindly. And yeah, just learn to be there for yourself. Having said that, I've come to an end. I've completed my makeup, and I think this was everything that I usually do while getting dressed for my videos. So I'm gonna go reshoot reshoot that video, which hopefully you'll see on my page super soon. Okay, bye. I hope I was able to give something away in a way. I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye.